Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Helen if you are new here, and today's video is going to be all about pregnancy yoga. I'm going to be taking you through a pregnancy yoga flow for those ladies that are coming into their second trimester. So it's going to be suitable for those who kind of have some experience of yoga. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So you want to make sure you're on a nice padded surface. You might want like a pillow to sit on or something to pad your knees if you're finding you're a little bit sensitive in the joints at the moment. But get comfy, sit on down. Doesn't have to be cross-legged, you can sit however you like. And then relax your hands either on the thighs, maybe hands onto baby, and close down the eyes. Take a nice big breath in through the nose. And let it go through the mouth. One more big breath in. Let it go. Letting go of whatever you were doing up until this moment. And just dedicating this next portion of your day to yourself and your baby. So just starting to check in with how you feel at this point. If there's any subtle changes in the body today, in energy, maybe even your mood. And just allowing yourself to really tune into that throughout this practice so you can really have that awareness to give the body and your baby whatever it needs today. Let's take one more big nourishing breath in, send it all the way down to baby. And take a big sigh out. Wonderful, blinking the eyes open. We're going to start with a hand mudra. So we're going to start together with our hands together at heart center. And this is called flowering lotus. This is good if you're getting like wrist and joint pain, like carpal tunnel, which can be, some people can get when they become pregnant. So hands into heart center, and then you're going to turn the back of the hands together, pointing the fingertips down to the heart, towards the heart, and then point the fingertips all the way out from the body. Nice. And then bringing it in, so fingertips towards the heart. And then turn the hands together so your little finger and your thumb touch, and you make this kind of lotus shape. Perfect. And then bringing the palms to touch. Flow through this in your own time, at your own pace. Just let your breath kind of flow naturally. So backs of the hands come together, fingertips to the heart, and then out. Good, and then back. Keeping it kind of rhythmic and slow. And just let your breath kind of follow along. Nice. So this is going to stretch out through your wrists, through your forearms. It's quite calming on the mind as well because you kind of have to concentrate on this. Lovely. Let's take just one more round here. So if you're not quite getting it, don't worry. Just kind of move and flow in whatever feels good to you. So backs of the hands touch, fingers to heart. Send that out, bringing it back in towards the heart. Flowering lotus, palms to touch. Perfect. From here, we're going to give our legs a bit of a break. So take your legs out nice and wide. Maybe if you're feeling like pain in the pelvis at all, don't bring your legs so wide. Kind of go in a position that suits you. You can be sitting on something comfortable or soft if you want, or not, like totally up to you. Give your legs a bit of a shake. Lovely. And then flex your feet back towards you. So you're starting to build a little bit of strength through the legs. Like, we don't want ourselves to turn into mush. We want to like build some strength in our legs as well. Nice. Relax the shoulders. Take a nice big breath in, reach your hands high. Exhale, come on over to one hand side. Stretch that side body. Lovely. Inhale through center. Over to the opposite side. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, keep those legs switched on. Wonderful. Inhale through center. And then as you exhale, take a little twist to one side. So maybe your hand comes to your knee or your thigh. And can you look towards the back of the room without cranking your neck too much? Wonderful. Inhale, reaching the hands high. And then as you exhale, twist it out to the opposite side. Keep your chin parallel with the floor. Those legs are remaining strong. They're doing some work. Lovely. Inhale, reaching the hands high. And then as you exhale, bring hands to heart center. Awesome. From here, bring the soles of the feet onto the mat. You can remove the pillow out from underneath you. Bring your hands behind and just take a big kind of swipe of the knees from side to side. Nice. Kind of gives your like upper bum cheek, side of the hip, a bit of like a little massage as well. Awesome. And then from here, we're going to find an all fours position. So come on over, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Go a little bit wider if you like feel the need to. Take a breath in to lengthen through the spine. So you want to drag your shoulders away from your ears. Imagine you had a puppet string on the crown of your head. Someone's pulling it forwards and someone is lovingly pulling your tailbone back. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, round up, hug baby in towards you, chin to chest. Lovely. Inhale to that neutral spine, finding length. Exhale, hug baby in, let head drop down. Wonderful. Let's go one more. Inhale to lengthen, pull the tailbone back, crown of the head forwards. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale, coming to a neutral place, soft through the elbows, and then just take a little swing of the hips from side to side. Maybe it feels good to like shift the weight forwards and back and round. Whatever feels good for you here. It's quite helpful to like close your eyes, listen to your body. What does it need? What does it need from this practice today? Lovely. And then coming back to a neutral place, we're gonna do a little bit for our shoulders. So as you inhale, float your right hand high towards the sky. Nice, really press into that bottom hand so you feel a nice opening through the front of the chest. Lovely. As you exhale, thread that arm underneath, come down onto the shoulder, relax the head down, and then take a nice big breath into the back of that shoulder. Relax your jaw. Lovely. On your next inhale, you're going to reach that right hand high towards the sky, open up. And as you exhale, bring it on down. Let's do the opposite side. So inhale, left hand reaches high. And then as you exhale, thread it through, come down, get comfy on the shoulder, on the cheek. And then taking a nice big deep breath. Nice, relaxing through the hands as well if you can. Wonderful. On your next inhale, reaching that hand high to the sky. And as you exhale, bringing the hands down. Nice. From here, have a little shimmy out of those shoulders. Perfect. From here, tucking your toes. We're going to come back to a yogi squat. So tuck the toes, take your feet a little bit wider maybe, walking the hands back. And then finding your sit bones drop down between the heels. So don't worry if your heels are lifted, it's totally fine. You can have a little bit of a wider stance if you feel like you need a little bit of a wriggle. Nice, keep your upper body nice and relaxed. And then just see how that feels to kind of work into the hips a little, like if you're feeling a little bit loose, maybe a little bit tight on one side. Kind of ease into it. We don't want to be going to our 100% stretches here. You want to go to like 60 or 70% of what you're actually capable of. Awesome. And then from here, we're going to send our head down and our bum up, turn the toes forwards, and just take a nice easy forward fold here. So maybe keeping the fingertips on the mat. You can let your head drop down, have a nice neck release, working a little bit into the hamstrings. Awesome. And then walking the hands up the legs. This is going to help just support your back a little bit. You don't want to pull anything in the back, so make sure you feel nice and supported. Lovely. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Bring the feet maybe hip width or a little bit wider. Soften through your knees. Hands to the hips. And then we're going to take some big hula hoops here. So you can just let your breath flow naturally and just find like some big circles with those hips. Like what feels good for you. Like maybe it's more forwards, maybe it's when you kind of send the hips to the sides and kind of find a little Goldilocks kind of position. Awesome. And then circling the opposite way. Maybe they start to get bigger. Keeping the upper body nice and relaxed. The knees nice and soft. Wonderful. And then coming back to a neutral place. Relax the hands down by your sides. Bring your feet a bit wider than hip width. Toes slightly pointed out. Relax the shoulders. So we're going to take some variations of sun salutes here. I'm going to give you variations throughout all of them. So we'll flow through 3 times and you can like pick what you need. But for now, find this nice wide stance, relax the shoulders. As you inhale, reach the hands high overhead. As you exhale, draw a line down through the middle, come down into that yogi squat, control it, lovely. As you inhale, come forwards to all fours. And as you exhale, press into the back body, hug baby in into your cat. Lovely. Inhale to a neutral place and then spin your inner elbows forwards. This is called swooping cat. Nice. From here, take a breath in. And as you exhale, elbows point back as you sweep the heart forward. It's almost like rocking the baby. We'll do 3 of these. So you really feel the upper body kind of working, particularly the triceps and the shoulders. Awesome. From here, after those 3, you can take a child's pose. You can stay in all fours, or maybe you feel like a downward dog today. Let's go downward dog for this one. So really sending those hips to the sky. Maybe keeping the knees a little soft just to send a little bit more weight into the toes. Give your wrists a little bit of a break. Lovely, big breath in. And as you exhale, making your way back to all fours. Lovely, walking the hands back. You're going to walk the hands up the legs. And then as you inhale, reach the hands high overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take 2 more like this. So as you inhale, reach the prayer high. Exhale, folding down, coming into your yogi squat. Lovely. Inhale, come into all fours. Exhale, hug baby in, press shoulder blades to the sky. Good, inhale to neutral. And then that swooping cat. So elbows point back, swinging the chest forwards. 1, 2, 3. So building that upper body strength which we need. Either taking your child or into that downward facing dog if that feels appropriate. Stretching out through the back of the legs. And if you're in child, just allow the forehead to rest onto the earth. Taking 1 more breath in. And meeting in an all fours position. Walking the hands back. Walking the hands up the legs. Inhale, reaching the hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach the prayer high. Exhale, draw a line through the middle. Come down into your yogi squat. Inhale, coming forwards to all fours. Exhale, hug baby in and up. Inhale to lengthen. And then those swooping cats. So inner elbows forwards. 1, just let your breath kind of flow naturally. 2 and 3. Lovely. Maybe taking a child's or downward facing dog, whatever you need. Allowing your neck to relax wherever you are. If you're in your downward facing dog, sending those hips up and the heels low. Good, take a big breath. And then we'll meet in an all fours position. Lovely. From here, you're going to step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. So you can use your hand to get it there if you need. Lovely. And then let's take some circles here with the hips. At this point, you might find your toe wants to kind of go out to the side, and that is like totally welcome, or maybe it feels better for some of us to have it pointing forward. You might need to have a little kind of explore. This is nice for loosening up the lower back. If you're feeling any kind of sharp pain in the pelvis, particularly if you have pelvic girdle pain, just make the stance a little bit shorter or skip this one out. Lovely. And then from here, turning the toes forward, you're going to use your hands to come up onto that thigh. Nice. Big breath in, reach your hands high. As you exhale, twisting to the right hand side, opening up the arms, opening up through the chest. Lovely. Inhale, hands reach high. Opening out to the left. Lovely. Inhale, hands reach high. Exhale, hands down to the mat. And then we're going to find all fours. Lovely. Let's do the same with the left. So the left foot steps next to your left hand. Maybe taking some circles here, maybe just a forward and back. You can switch up where the foot is. And you might really find that like one side of your pelvis is like completely different than the other. So just find what you need on this side. Awesome. And then turning those toes forward, using the hands to come up into that lunge position. Relax the shoulders. Big breath in, reach the hands high. Exhale, taking an open twist with that upper body to the left. Lovely. Inhale, hands high. Opening out to the right. Keep energy in those hands. Lovely. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, bringing those hands down. Coming back to all fours. Take a breath in to lengthen. Exhale to hug baby in. Lovely. Inhale to a neutral place. And then finding a comfortable seat. So maybe kneeling is comfortable for you at the moment. Maybe cross-legged, maybe something else. Pad your sit bones though, so get nice and comfy. And then relax your hands either onto baby, maybe onto the thighs if you prefer. Relax the shoulders. Take a nice big breath in through the nose. And let it go through the mouth. Nice. We're going to go for that flowering lotus mudra again, just to close the practice. So bringing your hands together at heart center. Bringing the backs of the hands to touch. Fingertips towards the heart and then send it on out. And then see if you can just allow yourself to flow in this space. So backs of the hands, fingers to heart, send it on out, and then bring it back in. Pinky and thumb touch. See if you can rest your eyes onto your hands. Give your eyes a little bit of a break, like you were seeing your hands for the first time. Finishing on your final one, bring palms to touch or hands to baby, close the eyes. Take a nice big breath in through the nose. Slow breath out through the mouth. One more big breath in. Soft sigh out. Just giving yourself a moment to connect with the baby. Checking in how you feel on this journey. Without labeling it as good or bad sensations, just making space for what is in this journey right now. Bringing the hands together at heart center, bowing the head to the heart. Thank yourself for carving out this time for you and your baby today. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. Let me know if you'd like to see more pregnancy flows from me, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye guys.